It's called the Philly Cookie Company. I want to be the next tasty cake. I make shortbreads. I make all handheld treats, prepackaged cookies. This recipe I developed, it's from a Scottish shortbread recipe, but they don't use brown sugar and they don't add salt. And so this one I just use the dark brown sugar and I put a good amount of salt into it. I can't find anywhere that makes the brown sugar shortbread. That's why I started this whole business. The brown sugar, the molasses, I think what really helps the adhesion of the butter to the flour. So there's only 4 ingredients. It's really no secret, you know, but the way you handle the dough, the technique, the temperature of the dough. It's all butter. The texture is really key, like a soft, subtle, crispy. It's more of a savory sweet, and then at the end you get the sea salt. It actually is like made for coffee, so it's pretty good with coffee or tea. I started a little business during the pandemic. It was what the hell, I have nothing to lose. I couldn't go anywhere I wanted. I couldn't work. I was, you know what I mean? Like I couldn't do anything. I've been doing that for 6 months. Now I'm going into 7 months and pretty much I'm at my max. I can't take on any more orders. I work full time at Au Fourni. It's a French artisanal bakery. They've been around for 13 years. I work for the boss from 4 a.m. to 12:30, and then from 12:30 to 8, I rent out the place. This is Philly Cookie Company time. The real key is the sea salt. You can prepare all you want, you can read all the books, you can do all the studying, but once you actually do it, you kind of have to just figure it out. I knew it was going to be a lot of work. I'm like, why not? No better time than now. The texture is almost like a cake batter. When I was younger, I'm from Woodland in South Jersey. It's kind of a rough neighborhood, and my mom wouldn't really let me go out at night. I just found breads to be very interesting for some reason. As like a kid, I would always tell my friends like, oh, I'm waiting for a loaf of bread to rise, and they're like, so what are you talking about? And then I started working in pastry shops when I was like maybe 16, 17. This is the cutting day. We mixed the dough yesterday, then we took it out, and now we have to knead it because we have to work the gluten so that we can put it through the sheeter and roll it out. I had a very hard time with the name. Philly Cookie Company was just like, I don't have time for this. I need to start this business. We're just gonna call it the Philly Cookie Company and go with it. We mix the dough, and then we cut all the dough, all 1,200 cookies, and then we put them on sheet trays, and then we freeze them, and then when there's a customer that orders, we bake them fresh and we deliver them. I don't know why I said we, but it's me, it's all me. I just like the original plain cookie. That's what I started the business with, and that was my original recipe, and that's my favorite too. I have 11 flavors right now, and that includes vegan shortbreads and vegan granola bars, 3 granola bar flavors, raisin, cranberry, and black farce, which is a cherry chocolate. Some days it's very difficult. People don't really understand sometimes how much work it takes to produce these handmade items.